Welcome back, gang. This is going to be a little quick message as well. MJ told me to put this energy out. Yes, Michael Jackson, because you know damn sure it ain't Michael Jordan. Michael Jackson, right? It's another message. 313. And there's 3 people that I'm about to talk about. Ooh, y'all, that shit funny as hell. Okay, so I'm in there picking on Michael about his fucking socks and shit, asking him why he wears what's up with the socks, right? Like, he had to be different, he had to stand out, and plus he liked the style of the socks, like tube socks. Like, he liked them. So me and him sitting there cracking jokes, saying, you know, we start talking about shit, but then we go to where I'm about to take this message, and this is the chunk that I took to bring to you guys. Because he was showing me, like, even though what was going on in the, you know, what they were trying to do with the industry, he was like, they had secret plans, like I say Africans, like the slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had secret plans about escaping and doing all this. History repeats itself, just in a different way. So, Mike had took me one day. He was chilling with Biggie, and he also chilled with Pop. Okay. I walked in with him and fucking Biggie. They was in a hotel room. And they were just kicking it. And this one, Mike was like, still had black in him. But I think he had a wig on, like a lace front or something. Nigga, the way them baby hairs was slicked down on your fucking, like, them edges, hell nah. Like, you is the king of edges. You the reason why bitches be doing them edges and shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Baby, I'm giving you the crown. But, Mike was talking to Biggie, and I was just sitting there listening. You know, 2 legends. Mike was telling him, he was like, listen, man. And he wasn't talking like, listen, man. He talking like Black, like like the voice I hear. He was like, listen. He was like, we got to do something. He was like, we cannot be sitting here allowing this to go on, tricking the youth. We got to fight, man. He was like, we got to stand up. Biggie, I'm looking at him, bro. He had on the Kango hat and a jean suit. And he was like, you right, Mike. Like, I'm telling you, he was just going, like, he was like, you right. He was like, I'm glad you came and talked to me, because he was telling Michael Jackson, like, even though I'm a rapper, I look up to you. Like, I grew up on you. He was like, he still starts, you know what I'm saying? Like, he in there, because this is exactly what he said. Because I was laughing. He was like, I'm in a room with fucking Michael Jackson. Like, the way he was, like, he was so humble and was giving him his flowers, and then Mike giving him his flowers. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, I can say the same thing about you. Like, I'm in a room with Biggie Smalls. Baby. Like, he said Big Papa. Like, it's like the way they were doing it. So I'm watching them vibe out and shit. He like, all right, boom, that's what we gonna do. You down. So then we go over here to Pop. We were supposed to be in New York, but somehow we ended up in California. And somewhere in particular, it's like, I thought we was gonna be in a hotel because that's where he was at, but we went to like somebody, like a friend that stayed there, it looked like a dorm room, maybe a studio. Cause that shit was small as fuck. I'm not gonna care. When I walked in that bitch, I said, "This it?" It's like, boom, you in the living room. Turn around, ooh, you in the bedroom. Like, the motherfucker said, "Who the fuck is this bitch here?" I said, "Oh shit, I forgot the motherfuckers can hear me." I was like, "What the hell?" But we go over there, and we somewhere like at that little house shit, little mini house, little mini storage, or whatever the fuck one call it, little she house. So we in there and we chilling this shit. These motherfuckers are smoking and drinking. It ain't nothing like where we was at Biggie. Biggie, it wasn't really too much of that going on. And I'm looking. Mike said, "Nah, go ahead and tell a story." So I'm looking at Mike, because I'm like, oh, you chilling shit like this? Like, I'm just looking at him like, I know, like, fuck, you do not be in this. That nigga said he be in a trap. That's exactly what Mike said. He said, man, I be in a trap. That's exactly what he said. I said, and what trap is this? He said, right here, chilling with the homies. This nigga walks up and motherfucking, like, he just stick his fist out, and Tupac turned. He said, oh, shit, Mike. And he smacked Michael Jackson's hand. He smacked Mike's hand. I'm in my mind, I'm like, oh, shit, is Mike better cuss this nigga out? And I don't know, no real shit, because Mike is a jokester. Like, he's a fucking comedian. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. So he smacked his fucking hand down, and he's getting ready to hug Mike. And before he can hug Mike put his hand on his chest. He like, I know you didn't just smack the King of Pop hand. So then Tupac looks at Mike. He put his hands over his lip, and he like, oh, shit. Like, he had thought about it, like, damn, I did just smack Michael Jackson's hand. So everybody in that bitch started smoking and drinking. They like, nigga, we know, oh, shit, man, we know you ain't just fuck with, nigga, you just smacked Mike. And then Mike, this is Tupac niggas and friends, everybody in there. Mike like, y'all calm down, like, chill. And then this nigga Mike said, see, I can have your own homeboys take you out. This is what he said to Tupac. And then he just like start busting out laughing. And then he takes Tupac's hand. They put it chest to chest, like arm and chest, and it was it was a different type of hug. Like Mike a nigga. Mike is a nigga. That like the way he dapped him up is like he grew up in the hood. You would never think that they was raised in their house the way they was raised. You would thought they was raised in the trap. The way Mike just was like in there cracking jokes. Like and then Tupac was still stuck on that shit. Like I could tell what type of energy he is. Like when he really fuck with you or look up to you, he like, cause he kept saying, damn, Mike, you had me. Like he said, man, he was like, man, not Mike. Like I'm telling you, he was like, man, not the king. I'm telling you, he like for a minute, he was just stuck on it. Like, man, I can't believe I smacked your hand. And then Mike kept saying, you good, man. He was like, he said, let me rap with you. Hold on, yeah, did you say let me rap with you real quick? It was something of that term, like some slang. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? Like he was more gangster when he was around Tupac. And like it's not like he was fronting. It was like I feel like he was with the homies. He even hit some of that endo. Like in the way he hit the weed, in my mind, the Michael Jackson I would have seen would have been like, oh my God. That nigga hit that weed like he smoke heavy. And he does. Like that's some shit that the public do not know. Heavy smoker. And he done smoke weed with Snoop Dogg, or if not Snoop Dogg, somebody's in Snoop Dogg that was around Snoop Dogg. But he didn't sit there and sit in a cipher. It's like he hit it. He hit the weed. It's like he's telling me he only smoked around certain people. But he was in there chilling, and he was telling Tupac, and it was different because it was like Tupac friends was listening. They already knew they knew, like Mike inspired Biggie and Tupac to like not let the media beef them, because he was giving them the example with him and Prince. Like he sat there and said, I don't got nothing against Prince. He was like, he signed up for something and he had to dish out what he had to dish out. Like Mike talked good things about Prince. I'm telling you, he was like, he could play as many instruments. He even brought out the girl that played fucking the drums with him. She the girl Prince. That's what he was like. He was bigging him up. So then when I was listening to Prince, he ain't had nothing mean to say about Michael. It was only when it was on the media, like it's like he had to. Cause when they was asking him shit, he was telling him like, Prince is real fucking picky when it comes to music or something. Like he's real fucking picky. So they wanted to use him as Satan, as Lucifer. That's what he said, because the devil played instruments, played music, and he can play over 50. So he was like, Mike is music. Like it's real music. He was like, none of this, like the way he was breaking it down, I was like, man, there's no way in the hell that these two people could dislike each other. And that's what Michael was telling him. Y'all were like the Prince and Michael Jackson of fucking rap. That's what the fuck he said. Like to both of them. Biggie was like, oh shit. And then Mike was telling him about his kids. And then the reason why he was more like comfortable with Pac is because y'all know Pac was already on that shit, building the community up. He was like congratulating him, bigging him up. Like it was stuff that Pac was doing that we didn't know that he was doing. Going by giving people turkeys, giving homeless people money. Like he was doing shit for the youth, putting them in art schools, like hood niggas that sold drugs, putting them in schools, helping them get to schools, you know what I'm saying? Because they were talent. They selling drugs but can play keys. They out here moving keys, but is a beast on them keys. You feel me? Like the piano. Like he did a lot of shit that they didn't want y'all to know that he did because they wanted y'all to think that it's cool to be a thug. And it's not. You heard him say he didn't choose thug life chose him. Like I'm telling you, he was doing subliminals. Mike knew what it was. It wasn't just Tupac, Biggie, and Mike. It was other people. That's why they not here. DMX. Like Mike knew what he was doing. He knew who was Mike no talent. And he's showing me when them motherfuckers was in that room singing that song. He said he wanted it to be black, all black, and they put them white people in there. He had other people that he wanted to sing that song. He said that song is supposed to be soulful. And they showing me different people. Like, I think that's Diana Ross. I know Aretha Franklin is on there. Like, he is showing me, like, powerhouses. Black people that he wanted to sing on there. And it's other people that he reached out to. But he couldn't. They was not going to let the song go if they did not put those white people on there. Like, that's fucked up. He said it was a part of the agenda to make the black people, feel less important. So Mike is telling y'all, like, the spirit. He was like, y'all are kings. Y'all are queens. Y'all done elevated to gods and goddesses. Like, when we was going through hell and shit, before the curse and all that shit broke, we was kings and queens. We done ascended to who the fuck we supposed to be. Gods and goddesses. That's why we in the season of awakening. Information. All of that shit. This is you remembering who you are. Do not let these people trick you. It's bigger than us. It's deeper than what the fuck you think it is. Y'all better make like motherfucking sponges and absorb what the fuck I'm telling y'all. Because it's going to come to a point and all you're going to hear and remember is me. I'm telling you. When people get a reading from me or whoever, they go out and they about to do something that I told them not to do, they hear my voice saying, don't do that. Do something else. I'm telling you, I know the Most High gonna place it upon you. The Most High placed me upon. When people try to cause me harm, the Most High showed them after the Most High whooped their ass. Leave this one alone. So I'm pretty sure the Most High gonna show you when it comes to it's gonna be too late. You're gonna be like, damn, I should have listened to her. Y'all miss messages because you dislike the messenger. It's bigger than that. Catch the message. Receive the message and go on about your business. Be grown enough to be able to receive the message, because you are so prideful and egotistic that you're going to miss the message because you dislike the messenger and trick yourself out of what's yours because you dislike the messenger. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here to make friends. I really want y'all to know this. I can give two fucks. I'm so unbothered. I really don't care. I'm only focused on doing what the fuck it is that I got to do. And as long as I stay in that energy and I push that energy out to y'all, y'all gonna do the same shit. Period. Y'all gonna sit here and raise your vibration and only focus on what serves you because you are tired and you are fed up of not getting what belongs to you. Now that you know how to get what belongs to you, you can't go back. You don't want to go back. Because once you reach that peak of abundance, meaning it's there, not bits and pieces, you're going to be so proud that you did it. I'm telling you, because then you're going to be able to see others who didn't do and wish that they did it. And you're going to be glad that you did. You're going to be grateful. Do not allow nobody to make you feel like you are not worthy, because you are. Everything is ordained. And if you are divinely protected, then the Most High is going to make sure that you are divinely protected. So tap into what it is that you need to tap into. And don't let nobody steer you away from nothing else but what is for you. So gang, when these motherfuckers think that they gonna sit up and cause you harm, sick your goddamn ancestors on them so they know that it's real. May the Most High, may the Most High be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Namaste, gang.